Hello and welcome to this session on the select statement. Let's recall the bookstore scenario. Jeff finished inserting all the books, customers and order details in his database bookstore. Now he's quite happy and confident that he would be easily able to answer all the questions of Greg. So with full of confidence, he went to Greg to answer his queries. So he went to Greg and said, "Hey Greg, I have a better solution for you now. Now I can easily answer your queries, as well as we will be easily able to manage our books and customers." So Greg, in excitement, asked Jeff to show his innovation. Greg shows the table structure of the database. He has created a books, customers and order table. Greg was happy, but being a manager of store, he wanted to test Jeff's database with some real-time scenario. Here in this chapter, we will try to help Jeff in finding all the data asked by Greg. And first question asked by Greg is, he needs the name of books written by Jeffrey Archer. So now Jeff executed his first query. Select star from books. Now before we proceed, let's talk about our new SQL keyword select. So in SQL, select is used to retrieve data from our table, and the syntax is select the value from table name. Alright then, once Jeff executed the select query with a star, he got a long list of books which are written by different writers. It was again a tedious task for Jeff to get the name of all books written by Jeffrey Archer. And let's say if Jeff tried to note the list, it is very much possible that he left some of books. Alright, we talked about select keyword. Now what exactly this star Jeff has used in his query? So a star is used to retrieve all the values from all the column of a table. Is this star same word like asterisk? Yes, it is same character available on your keyboard. You can find it above 8 key. In SQL, we call it star as it is more easy to say star than asterisk. Now Jeff got confused. Is there any way to get the exact value? Let's help Jeff by writing a better select statement. Let's add a where clause in Jeff select. Now the query become select star from books where author equal to Jeffrey Archer. And this query returns only those books which are written by Jeffrey Archer. So in this query, where is used as a conditional statement. Wait a second, have you noticed that the value after where clause is contained in a single quote? Yes, keep all the string values in a single quote as we have kept during inserting those values. So star shows all the columns of a table. Is there any way where we can only get the columns that we actually require? Yes, of course, you can just write the name of columns which you want to show in your result. Here in our query, we have retrieved the title and author from the book table, and in our result we will only get the columns which we have mentioned in select. So it is better programming practice, as it is also speed of your query as well as the memory used by your program. So what would happen if Greg asked for fiction novel written by Jeffrey Archer? So if we see the table, fiction novel is a category and Jeffrey Archer is an author. So these are two different columns. So we need to write two queries and then match the result. So my first query would be select star from books and where author equal to Jeffrey Archer, and my second query would be select star from books where category equal to fiction. So to overcome the issue, we can combine these two queries using AND statement, and we need to delete the complete statement of second query except the condition. So the final query would be select star from books where author equal to Jeffrey Archer and category equal to fiction. And the result would be the fiction novel written by Jeffrey Archer. In the same way, Jeff can easily answer Greg questions like all those books written by Jeffrey Archer which cost more than $19. And the query would be select book ID, title, price from books table where author equal to Jeffrey Archer and the price is greater than $19. So have you noticed that Jeff have not used any code for a teaser value? I doubt this query would return a result. It should throw an error, right? Of course not. Jeff did it correct. This query would definitely return a result. Confused? Don't worry, we have covered a topic on that in the same chapter. So let's check what all data types accept single quotes. To write valid where clause, you need to make sure that each of the data type you use are in proper format. Here's the list of data type which accept or don't accept single quotes. So integer and decimal value should not be in single quote. Rest of the others, character, varchar, date time and block should be in single quote. One more thing you have noticed that Jeff used a math operator within SQL query and it worked and returned the correct result. So SQL provides you a leverage of using maths operator in its statement. Let's see what all comparison operator Jeff can use in his query and get relevant result. So first operator is equal. This operator only returns those values which exactly matches with your condition. Not equal. This operator returns exactly opposite result of equal. It returns all the record that does not match your condition. The third operator is less than. This operator compares the values of column on its left with the values provided by you. It returns all the values which are less than your condition. Greater than, it is reverse of less than operator. It returns all the values which are greater than your condition and returns the row. Less than or equal to. The only difference from less than operator is it also returns all the values which are equal to your provided condition. And finally, the greater than equal to operator, it's opposite of less than. It returns all the values which are greater than your condition as well as equal to your provided condition. The comparison operator with text. Wait a second, can I use comparison operator with my text data? Yes, of course, you can use. Let's see the table. If you want all the books with title greater than T, which means all the title whose initial letter comes after T, you can use the greater than operator. And the query would be select book ID, title, price from books where title is greater than T. Now if you see the result, it is showing only two books which with title greater than T alphabet. Alright. So one day Greg asked Jeff to get the name of all books which are either biography or fiction. Now Jeff knows how to combine queries using AND operator. But using AND means both the condition must match to return the result. But here in Greg's case, he needs data if any of the condition matches, either fiction or biography. Jeff don't know what to do, and then for time being he decided to write two different queries. Select star from books where category equal to fiction and select star from books where category equal to biography. So to resolve this issue, Jeff need a keyword OR which combines both queries using OR statement, and you need to remove the second select statement. So the final query would be select star from books where category equal to fiction or category equal to biography. And finally Jeff got his results using OR. Are you also confused between AND and OR? Okay, so we use and whenever all condition need to be true, and or is used for any of the condition to be true. So now Greg is asking for all customer from California. Jeff executed select star to see how he inserted the address of customer in table, and now he got confused as there are multiple customers from California, but they have different addresses. If you see the table, customer C01 Jason, who lives in San Diego, which is in California. Second customer Victor, who lives in Auckland, which is also in California. If you go deep in table, there are multiple customers who lives in different cities of California. Now the only way Jeff has is to write multiple ORs for each of the value related to California. And Jeff started writing queries. Select star from customers where address equal to San Diego, California, or address equal to San Francisco, California, or address equal to Auckland, California. Now he got stuck as he's doing same thing as he used to do on paper, finding users one by one. So is there any better way which can help Jeff? And here is the entry of like keyword. Select star from customers where address like California. And finally, using like keyword, Jeff can get all the states value that ends with California. If you see the results, Jason, Victor, Katie lives in different cities of California, but their address ends with CA. This is why select is returning the values. Wait a minute, what is the percentage sign there before California? Okay, so this percentage is a wildcard character. Yes, that's what we call it in SQL. So we use percentage sign whenever we do not remember the value. In case of Jeff, he has multiple options in California and he needs all the option in his result. So we use percentage before California and it fetches all the values that ends with California. So if you see the query, select star from customers where address like percentage California. It may include Jamaica, Mecca, anything that ends with CA. Please note that you can also use this sign after California and it will return all the values that start with California. Same like percentage, we have another wildcard character as well. So our next wildcard character is underscore. If you see our query, select star from customers where address like underscore CA. It means it may returns all the values that ends with CA. But the catch is it only used for one unknown character. So it may results BCA, CCA. Let's say Greg asked for all the books which price comes between $15 to $30. We can use comparison operator to select ranges and the query would be select title price from books where price is greater than equal to 15 and price is less than equal to 30. So to tackle same issue, SQL also provides a keyword between which provides a easy way to select ranges. Let's write the same query of books price between 18 to 22 using between. If you see our query, select title price from books where price between 18 and 22 or 30. So it's a better way to select a range. Whenever you need to write a query to select ranges, use between. Let's recall our previous query where Greg asked for all books of biography and fiction. Now what happened if Greg asked for books from multiple writers? Let's see the query. If you have noticed, we have to add multiple ORs for each of the author. For select title from books where author equal to Jeffrey Archer or author equal to Kalam, author equal to Colino, I mean, you have to write multiple ORs for that. To handle this situation, SQL provides a keyword in. Let's see the same query using it. Select title from books where author in Jeffrey Archer, Kalam and Colino. You just need to keep everything in a small bracket and the name of authors or your conditional value into single quotes. There is a counterpart of in keyword, not in. If you want to ignore some of the values, you can use not in keyword as well. Let's say grade want all the books title except Jeffrey Archer and Kalam. So you can write the query select title from books where author not in Jeffrey Archer and Kalam. It will give a result of all the authors except Jeffrey Archer and Kalam. And last but not the least, you can also use not keyword with, between and like. Here are the two examples. If you see select title price from books where not price between 18 and 20, it will return a result of all the prices which are not between 18 and 22. And if you see the same with like, select title and price from books where not address like California, so it will return a result of all the addresses which are not in California. So with that, we have completed the basics of select statement. Now we'll move to the advanced level of select.